Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another review. This review is for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 10. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. So much went down in this episode, so let's just get right into this review. Things got really messy between Jock and Kendra once they left that little meetup with Mita because Mita ended up pulling out receipts showing text messages of Jock contacting her, asking her where she was and that he wanted her to make love to him. And Kendra is really pissed off because she is kind of believing what Mita is saying because so far Jock hasn't shown any proof that he wasn't sleeping around with Mita. And now Mita is pulling out these receipts showing that he was indeed talking to her like this. And so Kendra is really upset because she really doesn't know who to believe. And listen, Jock was saying that it wasn't true. He was saying that Mita didn't prove anything, those text messages weren't real, and that if she was really telling the truth, why wouldn't she show the receipts directly from her phone instead of showing her these papers that have these text messages on it? And I can understand where he's coming from with that because I would want to see it directly from the phone too, but I just don't think that Mita would go through all this trouble and all this drama if it wasn't true. I just feel like Mita was being messy for the reason and the timing of when she decided to come out with this information, because if she was sleeping with Jock at the same time he was with Kendra and she ended up finding out that he was with Kendra, why wait until he's about to get married to come out and say that you were sleeping with him at the same time? To me, that's just messy and you just really wanted to hurt Kendra or ruin the chances of the two of them getting married. Now, I do have sympathy for Kendra, I do, because I hate to see a woman hurt, but at the same time, she knew who this man was when she decided to walk down the aisle and marry him, and so now she's dealing with all the drama that comes with being with him. And listen, I hope that she figures out what she's gonna do when it comes to the situation with Jock, because they just got married and they're already having all these issues. Mita's messy ass said that she doesn't want anything to do with this situation involving Kendra and Jock anymore. She said what she had to say. He's a dog and Kendra's dumb, and so she doesn't want anything to do with that situation anymore, even though she's the one who brought up the situation and caused the drama in the first place. And so now she's deciding to put her energy into something else by throwing Spice a party because she was nominated for a Grammy, and she invites Carly and Safari to perform as Spice on this little party that she's throwing for her. And listen, I don't take anything that Carly does seriously. There's something about her that just makes me not take anything she does serious. To me, ever since she did that little pass out thing when she was getting proposed to, I just can't take her seriously anymore. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but there was an episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta a few seasons ago when she got a ring pulled out on her and she passed out and it was fake. And so ever since then, I just take everything she does with a grain of salt. But she ends up coming out and Safari ends up coming out as well. And he asked a weird question to Carly during this little meetup. He asked her if she would sleep with him. And I just don't understand why he would ask such a childish question. Like, to me, a grown-ass man with 2 children and is going through a divorce should not be asking a woman if she would sleep with him. To me, that sounds like a teenager would say something like that. Like somebody who's like 16, 17 would go up to a woman and say something stupid like that. To me, he's really immature. And I just feel like he should be less worried about who would sleep with him and who wouldn't, and worry about signing those divorce papers. Bambi is recording her music video for her new song, and Scrappy is not there to support her during this, so she ends up having Ciara come to support her instead. And during this conversation, Bambi opens up about how upset she is that she hasn't really been able to talk to Scrappy since the fight that they had in the previous episode, and that she is really upset at the fact that he told her that if he would have known that this drama between her and his mother was going to continue once they got married, that he would have never gotten married in the first place. And I can understand why a comment like that would hurt her, but I feel like Scrappy needs to understand that Bambi is not the one causing the drama in the situation. I can understand him wanting his wife and his mother to get along so that they can all, have this bond and the kids can be able to enjoy their grandmother and their mother and their father all together in one home. But at the end of the day, that's not going to happen when you have a mom like Mama D who likes drama and she thrives off of it, because I don't think that Bambi is in the wrong for not wanting to be around Mama D and for not picking up Mama D's calls, because look at the things that she does. She recently had gone onto social media with her bullshit antics again to try to trigger Bambi. She sat up there and she announced that Shay, who is Scrappy's ex, that she was having another baby and that this was going to be her glam baby and that she was welcoming this baby into the family. And so that was basically Mama D trying to imply that this baby is probably Scrappy's, or basically that she loves this baby and will care about this baby when she doesn't even post the kids that Scrappy has with Bambi. And so I can understand why Bambi wouldn't want to be around her, because I wouldn't want to be around her either. Although I can understand that Scrappy feels like he's stuck in the middle and he constantly has to deal with this drama, but his mom is the one causing it, and so that's the person that he needs to talk to. He needs to let her know that if she doesn't stop doing what she's doing, he's not going to deal with her either, because it's just too much stress and too much drama. Jock and Spice end up meeting up because Jock is really upset with Spice for setting up this conversation between Kendra and Mita. He feels like it was messy, and he feels like with Spice being his friend as well, that she should have came to him first before setting it up to make sure that he was okay with it. And Spice was telling him that she really just wanted to clear things up so that him and Kendra can move forward with their marriage, and that Mita could just go and continue doing what she's doing. And so she didn't know that, Mita was going to pull out these receipts and show that he was sending her all these explicit text messages and shit. And listen, I don't feel like Spice should have to explain herself, because she was caught in the middle of this whole situation too, because not only is Jock her friend, but Mita is her friend as well. And then Kendra went and invited her to the wedding, and so she felt like she was caught in the middle, and so she did the only thing that she felt that she could do, which was get Kendra and Mita in the same room together so that they can have a conversation and clear things up themselves. And Jock needs to take accountability for his actions. If he would just come out and tell Kendra that he did sleep with Mita at the same time that he was with her, all this drama would come to an end. Because honestly, as smart as Kendra is and as much as I like her, I feel like even if he was sleeping with Mita at the same time as her, she wouldn't leave him anyway. So I just don't understand why he just won't come out and say it so that they can get the whole thing over with. Everyone ends up showing up to this party that was thrown for Spice by Mita, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And all the ladies had said that they were going to go to Vegas for the Grammys in order to support Spice, but also to get away from all the drama that they have with these men and go out and just enjoy themselves in Las Vegas. And so Erica was stating that she felt some type of way about Safari being at Spice's party, because she really didn't want to be around him after he stated that he wanted to get a DNA test on their son. She stated that he was not there for her during the pregnancy with their son, and he also wasn't there for the birth, nor was he there once she brought the baby home. So she says that that's the reason why he really doesn't feel a connection with this baby as much as he feels with their daughter. And so she just wants him to desperately sign this damn divorce papers, and I don't understand why he won't sign them and what's taking him so long. I think he doesn't want her to be fully free from him, and that's the reason why he's taking so long to sign the divorce papers. Mama D is just so messy, because when Scrappy ran into her at Spice's party, she started talking about how the only reason why she made that post about Shay's baby is because, Bambi won't let her see the kids and she doesn't want her around, and she feels like no matter what her and Bambi's relationship is, she should still be able to see the kids whenever she wants to. And listen, I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this, but I don't agree with that. Listen, if I have a baby with somebody and their mom treats me like shit and talks a lot of shit about me and does all these online antics that his mom does, I would not want her around my children either. You don't know how she's going to treat those kids. You don't know what she's going to say about you to those children. And it's just uncomfortable to have your kids around somebody who does not like you, because your children are a part of you. And so I really do not think Bambi is wrong at all. I think that she would let Mama D be around those children if she stopped doing what she does. But with Mama D acting the way that she acts, because she's so desperate for attention and she just likes drama and thrives off of it, she's going to keep doing what she's doing, and she's going to keep being away from those kids. For the life of me, I don't understand why Carly is so messy, but she is, because as soon as she saw Jock and Kendra enter the party, she went up to them, and Kendra immediately told her that she saw that Carly was trying to reach out to her about the situation of her popping out of the box at Jock's, bachelor party. And listen, Carly was being messy when she went up to Kendra, because she told her, don't let Jock tell you that he didn't know that I was going to be there, because he absolutely knew about it and he was fine with it. And I agree with Carly there. I think he did know about it, and I think he he was fine with it because the way that he was acting when she popped out of the box seemed like he was happy that she was there. But at the same time, I feel like Carly did that just to try to taunt Kendra because, you know, the whole Mita situation is going on. And so Kendra already feels stupid and kind of looks stupid as well for being with him and marrying him. And so I feel like Carly was just trying to further the humiliation by doing that. And so it looked really nasty to me. And look, Kendra didn't even look like she had the energy to argue or fight with Carly because of the situation she's been dealing with Mita. And so Jock ends up telling Kendra, let's go, and they end up leaving the party. I just don't understand why these women are having so much fun taunting Kendra. Like, yeah, I don't think that she should have married Jock, and I think she knew what she was getting herself into. But for another woman to taunt somebody else, to see another woman hurt, to me bothers me because, okay, Jock was wrong, but Carly saying that she feels bad for Kendra makes no sense to me because you knew that he was in a relationship with Kendra when you were popping out of boxes and when you were flirting with him. You knew that he was with somebody else and you did not care. You didn't care about her feelings. Now all of a sudden you're acting like you care. So to me, I just feel like Jock is making Kendra look really, really bad, and I hope that they figure something out. But if I was Kendra, I would not want to be with him anymore. Carly, Safari, and Mita end up getting on stage and they start performing some of Spice's songs. And I thought it was funny because they looked a hot mess on stage. But, you know, Safari was doing things on purpose on stage, like sexually dancing with Mita in order to try to taunt Erica. And I saw the look on her face when she was watching him do it while he was on stage. And it made me feel a little bit uncomfortable because, like, you're still legally married to her, but you're dancing sexually with other women on stage. To me, that was uncomfortable and it was distasteful and disrespectful. And so I honestly can't wait for Erica to get the divorce from Safari. I think they actually are divorced now, but when this was filming, they weren't. And so I'm happy for her to get the hell away from him because he's no good and she should have never married him in the first place. But Shekinah was absolutely not having it with, you know, Safari's little stupid antics that he does. And so she gets on stage, grabs the mic, and she tells him that he needs to sign the divorce papers, and she pulls this big yellow envelope out and she tells him that he needs to sign these papers. Now Safari looked uncomfortable and he kind of ran off stage and she chased him down. He did write on the paper, but he did not sign the paper, and Erica got excited for a second because she thought that he may have signed it, but he didn't. And so now Erica is kind of upset at Shekinah because she felt like Shekinah shouldn't have done that, and I don't think she should have done that either. I thought it was funny to watch because Shekinah will call any man out, and I think it's funny, but at the same time, you're playing with somebody's real life, and it's not a joke because Safari really is not a good guy the way that he tried to make himself seem like in the past. And so I can see the hurt all over Erica's face. Although she's not innocent at all, I do feel like, you know, Safari is a hard person to deal with in a relationship, and so I feel like she probably went through a lot with him, and she's still probably a little bit heartbroken, and so I just don't think that it's anything to play about. So those are my thoughts on this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you all. And until next time, I will talk to you guys in my next video.